bananas, strawberries, cherries. I said strawberries twice. I know. Shut up.
And peaches.
Oranges.
No, I
and
just don't eat
bananas.
vegetables and meats. I'm exclusively a
Stab.
carnivore. You need to be either a cripple or dead.
Let's go.
Alright. Everybody, you know what to do. You should know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
Dark
I'm just gonna be
jokes.
invisible.
Badumtish.
Ah, God, that effect.
Alright.
Heaven or
Cards
hell,
up.
let
Roll 3. Cards up.
Oh, and I went flying.
See destruction all around you. Just torn apart bits and bits. You know that this used to be one of Nero's own territory claims, but now it just seems like a pile of rubble. You know you didn't do this. You certainly know a couple of other people didn't do this, so the hell happened?
What indeed has happened? God. Terra firma, thank you. This is like Gormunder 2.0. With that happening again, good things on our side. What the fuck happened to the city? It's barren. Alright. I think I'll be traversing some parts. I need to adjust some settings. She just like opens a scroll on her arm, sets boots to maximum jump height, and also shock absorber. Just for the sake of this fucking map, anyways. Sure.
You do find corpses piled up here and there. Many of them seemingly to be a lot of the Nero soldiers that had once fought against you. Some of them seem to even be civilians, however. Others just crushed under the rubble.
What the
However, every Nero soldier you know it had one indential mark. Be it on their armor, on their head, or whatever it cut them. They were almost as if cut in a T motion. As if somebody went across the side, then downward, in a specific pattern.
What the hell took you guys out? Nero's men are not exactly slouches, and an odd mixture between civilian and soldier. I'm pretty sure civilians wouldn't put up a fight. Somebody has it out for Nero. But who? Please don't tell me you have another foe to go against. You didn't kill the main man himself
Before
yet.
I know, it's just this suit have any amounts of scanning on it or data information.
It's basically to like temporarily put Kara back to her normal power. But
Okay, so it has no scanning technology?
No scanning really.
Alright, so you would be surprised and have no idea that this one's coming.
Hello? I assume you're responsible for all of this?
Your assumptions are right.
As they should be.
But, no surprise. They cleared this area just for us.
No surprise at all. I didn't think you were around, so to speak.
Well, I had to maintain my presence after I broke free of my ex's control.
Your ex?
Nero.
You divorced the man?
Well, there was never really much of my choice beforehand to begin with, but
Don't you
That's
think?
not something you'd know too much about.
Don't you think it's rather unhealthy to take it out on the whole city, though?
I'm not here to talk about the up and coming of what happened to this place or what happened before. I merely wanted to set a stage for the both of us.
Stage.
I had already set Revan's stage.
But what'd you do to my brother?
We had a little chat. I somewhat explained to him what I want you all to remember and which I want you all to know as to why I'm doing this. Any victory or any death achieved beforehand would not really matter if y'all did not realize y'all's mistake. He's alive.
Oh, for
That's
your
what
sake, you better be.
matters. But for my sake,
Indeed. Cute.
dear, do you understand the situation you're in, or are you going to be like him?
No, stand my ground if I have to.
Stand your ground. It's a bit cute. But I don't have much more to say to you. I merely want you to understand one thing.
And
What you've done to my son.
your son.
What you've done to my boy will be paid back tenfold.
We didn't do anything to Tanner. As far
Just
as I
gonna
know.
slash from behind.
Ah!
You did do something to him.
Not another step.
Just gonna bap the gun upwards.
Fine then.
Oh, slow. And white hair, too. Is this some kind of stylized design? It reminds me so much of him.
None of your
He
fucking
went so
business.
disgusting.
You have white hair too, smartass. Stab to come down.
Immediately as you come down, the rapid slashes of just the vortex around her is going to begin tearing the gun apart, as well as a bit of your leg.
She just like, oh fuck. She just like fumbles and goes this way.
Most of the armor is the only thing that's injured.
She rolls away.
How old was he when he first joined you?
Oh,
Your little crusade.
I don't know. Yeah. Can't. Oh.
Can't even remember. After what y'all did to him.
Aren't you supposed to keep track of your own family members? He's your son.
I would have. Was he not taken from me? Was he not subjugated to your little family?
Subjugation.
And y'all turned my boy against me.
And
But
maybe
worse than that, you killed him.
we didn't kill him.
Oh, you did. You all did.
We had nothing to do with that man's.
He would be alive. We would be happy if he were with his family. And I don't even mean with his father. The moment I would have broken control, I would have taken them all away. But no. He ended up dying. For you. For your little goal. For your little game.
Ugh.
And you can't even accept responsibility over a child's death. My child's death.
Oh, but you can't accept the
Then
responsibility
again,
of
your little
abandonment of your
family's
own
known for
child.
killing children, aren't they?
Now you're going too
I did
far.
not. I abandoned him.
Come on, hold up, please.
I've gone too far.
You abandoned your own son.
Would you like to know something? Not for a second did I try to abandon him. I had every intention of coming back, but one day, a woman decided to enter his room, speak to him in his own crib, and then take him away. And what do I find next? I found my son, once again at a club, with the same crest pendant known as Leonard.
Oh, have
And
you?
yet you
We don't
think
know. Who this
I
was.
abandoned him.
Never really
You
had.
might not know, but it seems Rosa and Revan seem to keep you in the dark quite a bit.
No one really tells me anything, to be honest. I couldn't care less anymore. I just move on.
And that's just what I dislike about you. There's so many things I wanted to like about you, Kara, believe it or not.
I have a funny way
You're
of showing it.
strong. You're a warrior. But in every way, shape, or form, you're just another sheep in his little cattle.
Fuck!
You don't have any control over your own life very much, do you? You just listen to what other people say. Every single time.
Shut up!
When's the last time you ever thought for yourself? When's the last time you ever fought for yourself? When was the last time you ever wanted just to have a day for yourself?
I said shut up!
Literally do, do you?
You don't know shit about me. You don't know what I went through. How I came back. How much people needed me. I don't care about thinking about myself. I'm not fucking selfish.
Neither was he. Did you ever really care about my boy?
I did. He's part of the family, after all.
Is that just it? Is that all it takes? All that matters?
Once you're a part of the family, one of our own.
And what if the leader of this family should announce that he should be killed? What if this leader of this family decided to execute him?
He didn't. He wouldn't.
Oh, I think you'll find that there's quite a bit you don't know of. You ever wondered what happened to his children?
I assume they died.
Oh no, they're not dead. In fact, they're actually at a house. But one of them is dying. Could you ever imagine why that would be? A little girl, Cordelia, from what I hear her name is. Quite beautiful of a name. And yet, she's slowly dying, withering away in a bed. Because a lion had to save his own family skin.
I guess he didn't let
That
off
was
as much
the
as you think he
last
did.
report Tanner put in. Whether you like to admit it or not, the life you brought my boy into killed him. And he never had a choice in it.
He absolutely
I
had a
mean,
choice in
seems-
it. Don't deny me. What do you know? You haven't seen him for so long. You're asking me about my freedom. What about his?
Yes. I've had years to study him the moment I realized he was alive. I thought I could bring him back to safety, bring him back to family. But that was taken away from me.
I think sending a postcard would have been more efficient.
Yeah, we're gonna break this in character.
She's standing in water.
Just gonna sling the sword down, begin freezing the water.
You talk about freedom, but you're in a relationship with one of the worst people in the world. Talk about freedom.
Oh, I admit, part of this is for sure my fault too. I couldn't breathe free soon enough. I tried so hard several times. His influence was too strong at the time. I'll admit that. I was weak. But the moment I learned that he died, that changed.
Damn.
Oh.
So you had a change of heart after somebody passes away in the family. You know, the time Nero found out about him, it wasn't exactly, healthy in that regard, right? You know this.
I'm very aware. So I want to ask you one last question. Answer carefully. Because they're running out of places to go, the lion.
I need to get the fuck out of here. She's fucking insane. Oh, Jesus!
When was the last time you saw him happy? In your little family?
Before I found out he died. And conveniently afterwards, I died too. That just shows how much you know about me. Nothing at all. You may keep tabs on your fucking son, but you don't know shit.
I know that you never asked for this war. I know that you never asked for this life. I know that eventually it just became second nature. I know that Rosa left because of that life. I know that Revan left because of that life. And I know that you stayed because you find it to be cowardice to leave a war unfinished.
Cowardice. I do my duty and I get the job done. That's why I stayed.
And what then? What happens when the job is done? What will you do?
We move on.
That's a curious question. Move on. Come now, can't you see it? You're following the sights of a blind but mad man. One who has been aged by war and time. Do you even realize why you're fighting this war?
Mm.
He said it himself, didn't he? It's his fault.
I wouldn't even be saying the same things if you're still alive. You're still by Nero's side, causing this mass destruction as you would. Judging people on how they live their life. How the war has been basically about them. War will have
I don't care
casualties.
about the mass destruction all that much. I find it to be A little bit distasteful. A little bit of a waste unless you're trying to send a message. We can go in circles all this time. But I suppose the next thing I should be asking you is, now that my son is gone, now that my daughter is captured, which won't be long, and now that I'm broken free from him, what is it you think I'll do? Like I said, I already had this little chat with Revan.
I don't know. I won't be one to find out. I guess we'll have to see next time. She smacks her chest, she disappears.
She's gonna try to fire her off, but you're gonna escape in time.